Hi, good evening, Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn, good evening. Hi, Diego, good evening.
Hi, good evening, teacher.
Hi, Diego, how are you?
Eh, Don't tired.
Uh,
Yes, but we are now here.
and how was your day?
Eh, Kind of tired because I worked again,
What?
and before to go to work, I had classes, another classes at the university, and then I went to study for some exams.
And what are you studying at the university?
I'm studying chemical engineering.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yes, yes. And kind of difficult, but
Yes, I imagine. I imagine
yes,
that is very difficult that you need to read. I imagine that you have to read a lot.
yes, yes, we had to read a lot and repeat some classes to understand.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, in my case,
Oh, yes,
but yes,
I imagine that, yes, when uh, someone, I mean, if you don't understand something, sometimes it is necessary to repeat it
yes,
to,
yes,
s-
definitely.
to see it like more than once, two times until you have the idea.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But we are trying.
I mean that's the idea that you don't give up and that you continue uh,
Yes,
doing your best.
yes, we are trying to do that.
And when you say that you have to work, what do you do?
Well, sometimes I the people where I work call me for some help, but I usually work at weekends in a cafeteria. I don't know how.
Yeah,
Yes, in a cafe. I don't know how to. How can I say cafeteria? Yes.
uh, it can be a cafe. And I mean, if it is like a place where you can get like some food as well. I mean, yes, it's. it can be also cafeteria.
Ah, okay. So yes, I work in a cafeteria
Ah,
uh, on weekends.
on weekends. That's good. Um,
Yes.
that's great. And is it? I mean, do you have a lot of work? I imagine that they also have a lot of work when you go to work to the cafeteria.
Yes, yes. So I have to go to Multiplaza. So
Really,
yes,
so you need to travel.
yes.
Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, I can see that also the others are also joining now. Let's see. Good evening, Doris, Francisco, Hele.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Good evening, teacher. Now, hey, let's see. Doris Cepeda, tell me, how are you?
I'm very good. A little tired, but I feel okay.
You feel okay? Now, let me ask you something. Before joining to the class,
Okay.
what were you doing? What I mean,
Before the class.
what do you usually do before the class?
Uh, I usually uh, watch TV with my mother because we watch a, a TV program together,
Okay, okay.
and we what?
What type of TV programs do you watch? Like the soap opera or the news or
No, it's a series. I well, a series serie, como, how can I say, as una serie?
like like a TV show?
Okay, like a TV show in Netflix.
Ah, really? Which
Yes,
one?
yes, there are two. One of them is Outlander, the name, and the other is, oh, I don't remember the name. It's Full House. It's Full House.
Full House.
Yes, and some days we watch soap opera
Soap opera.
and telenovelas.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the name is Maria Isabel. It's
Okay.
nice. It's nice.
It's nice. So right now, before joining to the class, so what were you doing? Were you watching the series?
Yes, yes. And after that, I come back to my home and take the classes.
Okay, okay,
Take the class. Mm.
that's good. Very good.
Yeah.
I'd say it is fine and it is okay. I mean, it's good also to have time. I mean, not just like work the whole day. It is
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
good to have some time to relax, to chill out
Yeah.
and watch something. Okay,
Yes.
good. Thank you, Doris. Let's see,
Okay.
Francisco.
Yes, teacher.
What about you? How was your day?
Uh, I think it couldn't be better. Uh, the same of the same. I went to the gym. I practiced guitar, and I went to the church, and then I am here.
Ah, that's great. So you came home.
It sounds like how you say born life aburrida.
Like I'm boring.
I'm like it sounds like I have a boring life.
Actually, no. I mean, it sounds really interesting. I mean that you can play the guitar. That you, I mean that you have the chance to practice.
Yes.
I used to also play like the guitar, but I don't have. I wish I could have the time to practice, but now
Okay.
I mean, but I don't. But I don't have. I don't have it. And before the class, what were you doing?
Um, Let me think about it. Maybe I am. I think watching videos from TikTok
So before the class, you were what?
before the classes.
You
I usually watch videos from TikTok.
okay. Now that's great. I mean,
Yeah, but the most time the video that I see from TikTok is like uh, iPhones uh, tutorial about how you make a video or hi-fi music. Yeah,
okay. I try to not like watch too many. I mean to spend too much time in TikTok because and then I can spend hours watching and then
Yes, it's like it's like a dick. Is you uh, let the TikTok user to you. Is
uh,
you spend many hours and you never know.
you don't notice when you see. I mean, it's already late
Yeah,
and you haven't done anything.
yes, yes. But I usually I spend I think an hours, maybe 2 hours a day.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Okay, that's great. And let's see. Thank you, Francisco.
Thank you.
L. Mejia. What about you?
I find teacher a good day.
And what were you doing before joining to the class?
Normal is cooking my dinner and eat my dinner. Is normal. Is my routine. Cooking and my no es dinner. Okay, okay, yeah, is dinner. Cooking and dinner. Because for me, it's a relax. Cooking, I think for
It's
me,
relaxing to cook.
is more relaxed.
So it,
Yeah, it's a like it's a like cooking. But in my family, my grandma
uh-huh.
explained it's necessary the family cooking because in the personal opinion for my grandma, uh, but the man the family is bad select uh, okay, I don't remember esposa.
I mean that if you
Okay,
are not
wife, wife.
if you are not lucky, I mean to or that for example if I mean that you need to know, I mean to do
Yeah, wife.
those type of things.
In my grandma explained the your wife is bad for cooking. Entonces, for my and yeah, and I remember yeah, the idea my grandma is entonces nos enseñó a cocinar a todos, perdón, a
Okay,
todos
no,
los
yes.
hombres.
No, yes,
Perdón, esa era su idea, esa era su idea.
actually no, that's I mean
No,
that's great.
no logro traducirlo.
I mean that it was,
Yeah.
I mean for her it was good that also men are able to cook. So I mean it is the same. I mean they my mom used to tell me that that I should be able to do my own things as well. So yes,
Okay.
I
Okay.
so I know that pretty much it's very similar. Okay, now
Yeah.
so we are going to now let's start getting into the topic. I was asking you like what you were doing before the class because today's class we're going to be talking about to describe past events uh using the past continuous. So let me share the here the presentation so you can see what we are going to be talking. The structure and also some examples so you can uh have the idea and start using this structure. So let's see. Wait. Let's see. Evelyn, I don't know if you can hear me. Evelyn Mata. Yes.
Hola, hi.
Hi. Now, can you help me reading? Now, can you see the presentation?
Yes, I see it.
Yes. Okay. So can you help me reading the here the description, the explanation of when you use the past continuous and also the structure.
Okay. Past continuous. It is used when we talk about an action that was going on at a certain time in the past, and if we do not state when it started or ended.
Okay, great.
A
Now the structure.
structure and examples. Affirmative subject plus was or were plus verb eh, ing plus object. I was going to school. Negative subject plus was, were plus not plus verb ing plus object. I was not going to school. And question was, were plus subject plus verb ing plus object and question mark. Was I going to school?
Okay, great. Thank you, Evelyn. Now, as you can see over here, the structure is easy. The only thing that you have to be careful when you are using the past continuous is this one, the verb to be that is in past. So it is the same when you speak, when you are talking about something in present, you are careful that, for example, when it is I, you say I am. If it is he, she, and it, you say he is or she is or it is. For example, for you, they, and we, you use an are. So in this case, it's the same. So for example, let's see if I answer. So for example, for this one, when it is I, he, she, and it, you are going to use was. If it is in plural, you are going to use were. For example, you were, they were, we were. So in this case, we have this example. So I was going to school. In negative, it is the same. So you're just going to add the not after was or were. So I was not going to school. In this case, the verb it is in ing. So for go, going. For eat, eating. For read, reading. For let's see, for play, playing. Like that. And when you make a question, so you put the verb to be at the beginning, then the pronoun, the subject, and then the rest. So we're going to see some examples here. Now, Diego, can you help me reading the first example? Diego, can you hear me?
Ah, sorry.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear that it was me. Uh, they were playing basketball after school.
Okay.
He was eating food. I was traveling by bus. The sun was shining.
Okay, very good. So, as I was telling you here, so you can notice on these examples that this one, the pronoun or the subject is in plural, so they. So for this one, we use were. On this one, for he, we are using was. I was. And the sun, if we want to replace, let's see. Let's see. Doris, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Now, for example, in this last example, the sun.
The sun.
If you have to replace this, I mean, the sun for a pronoun, what is the pronoun that you're going to use?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe it was shining.
Okay, very good. And what about this one? He was eating food. Is instead of using he, for example, you can use a name.
A name.
Mhm.
A
Yes.
masculine. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Josue was eating food.
Okay, very good. Okay, so like that. And they, I mean, yeah, you can, I mean, it is in plural, so it can be Ana, Carlos, and Juan
Carlos and, uh-huh.
were playing basketball after school. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Now, help me reading these other examples, Doris.
The first one
Yes, all of them.
or the four.
Yes.
Okay. Um, I was not writing a letter. My television wasn't working properly. She wasn't watching the movie. And the last one, he wasn't coming to the party.
Okay. So in this example, so you can notice that the examples are in negative form. So in the negative form, so you put the subject or the pronoun I, and then the past continuous form. I was not writing. I mean, she wasn't watching, and my television wasn't working. Notice that also the verbs are in with ing: writing, working, coming, watching.
Watching.
Ah, and let's see what else we have. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to take a look at some other examples. So just let me access here to show you, so you can start practicing. Okay. Uh, um, okay, now for this one, Francisco, look at the sentence. It says you TV. Which one, which option completes the sentence?
It's the blue one. You was watching TV. No, the red one. You were watching TV.
Okay, very good. Yes, so you were watching TV. Nice. Let's see. Do this other one. Do Francisco.
Um, They were listening to the teacher. The green one.
The green one. Okay, excellent. Good. Now, let's see. Now, the Evelyn. Thank you, Francisco. Now helping with this one.
He was working in the office.
Okay, very good. He was working in the office. What about this one? Evelyn.
I were answering the phone.
This one.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ah, my goodness. So the correct one was this one. I was answering the phone. Remember that for I, it is was. I was. I was. She was. He was. Let's see. Now the Diego.
Okay. We were visiting London.
Okay, very good. We were visiting London. What about the next one?
I was dancing with Paul.
I was dancing with Paul. Okay, great. Now, let's see. Doris.
Okay, parents. My grandparents weren't paying the bill. Paying the
Pay,
bill.
paying the bill. This one then, letter D.
Yes.
Okay, great. What about the next one, number 8?
You were playing the, I don't know how to pronounce,
The
flute,
flute. Uh-huh,
the flute.
the flute.
Letter B.
Letter B. Okay, great. Let's see. L. What is the
It
option?
was raining.
Which one?
Was raining.
Okay, letter A, B, C, or D?
D. It was rain.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see.
Look,
Now, look on
it's
this.
raining.
It was raining.
Yeah.
I think that you got disconnected when we were watching, like when we were looking at the structure. In past continuous, the verb, you need to remember that the verb it is going to be in the ing form,
Okay.
and then you need to be careful also depending. You need to be careful with the verb to be. Let's try this other one.
It's A. It wasn't leaning, li li
Lying.
lying on the bed.
Okay. Okay. A or B?
A.
A. Great. Yes, that's the one. Okay, good. Now let's see again, Diego.
Peter wasn't waiting for the bus.
Didn't wasn't waiting for the bus. Okay, great. Now let's see. Wait. Evelyn.
Yes.
Now helping with this.
I was doing my homework.
Very good. I was doing my homework. Thank you, Evelyn. Francisco.
Lucy and Mary were talking.
Very good. Lucy and Mary were talking. Let's see. Doris?
Okay. We weren't trying to help her. B.
B. Excellent. That's the one. We weren't trying to help her. 15. L.
Okay. They weren't attending the same school. A.
A. Very good. Yes, that is the one. And to finish with this one, Diego.
We were dancing.
We were dancing. Yes. Good. So, that's it. I think that you're getting it. After a couple of attempts, I think that you are recognizing how to use this one. So let's take a look at another thing. Also talking about the use of the past continuous. And let me share the presentation again. There are some words that you can also use to describe past actions in past continuous. So those ones are when and also while. Let's see. Doris, can you help me reading on this one? When do we use these two words?
Okay. Um, when and while.
Yes.
Use when plus past tense when an action that was in progress was interrupted by another action. Example, I was watching TV when Jean knocked the door. Use while plus past progressive when you want to invert positions. Example, Jim knocked the door while I was watching TV. And use past progressive plus past progressive when you want to make emphasis on two actions that were happening at the same time. Example, I was watching TV while Jim sorry. Example, I was watching TV while Jim was cooking dinner.
Cooking dinner. Okay. So you can see, thank you, Doris. So you can see here that use when and while also to talk about like two different actions happening at the same time. So on the first one, I was watching TV when Jim knocked the door. And if you want to change like the position of the actions, you can use while. So Jim knocked the door while I was watching TV. Or for example, I was watching TV while Jim was cooking dinner. We're going to see some other examples. Let's see, we're going to stop sharing here for a moment. Nice. Okay, here you have. Let's see the when and while. Let's begin. Now let's see. The first one. Francisco, help me with this one.
Uh, when I was walking, I found a wallet.
On a wallet. Okay, let's see.
No.
Okay, now in this
What?
case, while. So, like for example, it is while you were walking, you found the wallet. Now try one
When?
more time with this one.
Uh, when they were eating when she arrived.
Okay. It seems that it's letter A. Okay, good. Very good. Now let's see. Next one. Ellie, help me with this one.
Okay. While the door bell rang, I was doing my homework.
This one, letter B.
B. Yeah, letter B. Why?
While. So the correct answer was when. Let's see. I think that I cannot go back. Uh-huh. Wait, now Ellie, choose one. I mean, tell me to choose one card. The first one, second,
One, two, three. Three.
and this one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Very good. 200 points. Now, let's see, before we continue with this one. For you to for you to recognize or to make it easier to recognize when you're going to use while or when, most of the time, while, when you use while, you use it with the past continuous, with the ing form. And when, sometimes you're going to see it with the ing, and sometimes you're going to see it only with the past tense. So
Okay.
with that one, let's see. Try this other one, Ele.
Okay. While the teacher was explaining the students show.
So what letter is the correct
B.
answer? B. Now you see, great.
Yeah.
Good. Now let's see. Now Doris, you're the next.
Okay. The light went off. The light went off.
This one is a little bit tricky because you need to see which one. Do you know what is the meaning in Spanish of the word while?
Mientras.
Okay. So having that one, you can see
Maybe it's while the
which.
light went off while Sarah was watching TV.
Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Great. Now try this other one, number 5. I mean 6.
Number 6. Maybe when he was doing shopping, he lost his credit card.
Letter A.
Mientras él. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. I
21.
you see. So while. So yes, as I was telling you, so most of the time you're going to see that while is for the past continuous. Now pay attention to this one because you're going to choose.
The second.
The second one, this one.
Yes. Yes, this.
Great. You see, I can see that you have an eagle eye. Great. So we have 700 points. Let's see now. Diego.
Let me see. Someone knocked the door. Was she? Someone knocked on the door while she was listening to the radio.
Letter, which one, A, B, or C?
Letter C.
C, okay. Good. That's the one. Now, go ahead with this one, Diego.
Okay. Let me see. While the students were studying, Miss Giselle came in.
Came in. Okay.
Letter B.
Okay, good. Now let's see. Evelyn.
Hi.
Now help me with this one.
My mom was cooking when my dad arrived home.
So it's letter B, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's the one. When he got home. Now, Evelyn, pay attention to this one. You're going to choose. Which is the one that I should pick? This one, number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? 5, this one.
Yes.
Yes, okay, let's see. Okay, 50 points. Great. Okay, now get ready for this one, Evelyn.
Letter B. He was going out when it was starting to rain.
It was starting to rain. Okay, let's see. The correct answer was this one. It started, just started. Okay, let's see. Francisco.
Let's see. When a police officer stopped me, I was driving fast. Letter B.
Letter B. Yes, very good. Now, what about this one, Francisco?
I was walking in the park when an angry dog appeared. Letter A.
A. When the angry dog appeared.
Appeared.
Okay, let's see. You're going to choose Francisco, so pay attention. Now, which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 4.
4.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
50
good.
points.
50 points. Okay, good. Now, let's see. Let's see, Diego. Help me with this one.
Then he broke his leg when he was playing football.
And he was playing football, okay?
Or while.
Ah,
No.
yes,
Ah, pues
it
sí.
was
While.
wild.
Yeah. Oh no.
At the last minute, you were like, it was the other one. Okay, what
Yes.
about this one?
Homer was taking a shower when he asked for a call.
Okay. Now, in this case, yes, it was this one. Okay, so that was it for the this quiz show. Good. So you got 1,400 points. Let's see. Wait, wait. Okay, so to finish with this one, so we are going to move on to the last part now to listen to you telling some things. Now, you can see here this Wheel of Fortune. That the main question is, so what were the people doing on Friday at 10 o'clock? Depending on the picture, so you're going to answer. So we are going to choose the first one, the first victim. Let's see. Dice.
Okay.
Now, I am going to spin the wheel and then you're going to answer. For example, on this one, what was he doing on Friday at 10 o'clock?
At 10 o'clock. Maybe he's working.
Now he's working or he was working.
We are talking in
Ah,
past, right?
yes,
He was working
he was working.
at 10
Where?
o'clock on Friday.
Okay, at the office, at home,
Maybe in the office.
in the office. Where do you think that this person works to be at the office at 10 o'clock on Friday?
10 o'clock. Maybe he is mm, uh I don't know how to say the profession in English. I'm
Which?
going to say it in Spanish.
Okay, which one?
Contador, programador,
Ah,
ingeniero en sistemas, I don't know.
yes,
Maybe
like an accountant,
account.
a programmer, or what was it?
Ingeniero en sistemas.
A system engineer.
Mm,
Ay, Dios,
Call
ya.
centero.
Ah, That's another one. Working at night in a call center, it's very common.
Yeah.
Yes, hey, there are many options. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Very good. Now, let's see. We're going to choose the next one. If we have time, we can have a second round. So let's see. Doris, choose the next one.
Okay, maybe Francisco.
Francisco, okay. Because
Y, y
it
los
seems that he's
otros
willing to speak. So let's see, Francisco. Let's see. I am going to spin the wheel for you. Okay. So what was she doing on Friday at 10 o'clock?
Uh, she was reading. She was reading books at at the library.
At the library. Why do you think that she was reading books?
Um, because she is a weird person that don't like to watch another people and prefer uh, night hours to try to be alone, just reading books.
When you, for example, when you study for an exam, when do you think that it's better to study in the morning, or do you think that you can concentrate or that you can focus at night?
Uh, uh, I consider night because uh, no much noises at night.
There is not like a too much noise than like there
Uh,
you it is like you don't have
yes.
distractors
Uh
at
huh.
night.
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's see. What do you think, Diego? Now that you were telling me that you were like studying lately. When do you think that is the best time to study? During the day or at night?
I don't know. Depending if in your home there's a lot of noise, it's better to study at night. But for example, at 10 o'clock can be better to study in a library, for example. It's too much better.
Okay, yeah,
Yes, depending on the environment.
depending on the environment. If it, well, yes, I think that but I remember that sometimes it happens that when you start studying at night, sometimes it is like you start reading and then you fall asleep. It is like today I'm going to finish to read all of this one, and then you start reading, and then when you notice it is the next day, and you were like, oh my goodness, I didn't read anything at the end. It is like it is like a very dangerous to read. To study at night.
Yes, you can fall asleep when you try to study in the soul.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Good. Let's continue with the next one. Francisco, can you help me choosing the next one?
Okay. L.
L. Okay. Now L.
Well,
So we're going to spin the wheel.
yeah. Oh,
Okay. Now, what was she doing on Friday at 10 o'clock?
okay. She was drink the milk in the morning in the house. Yeah,
Okay.
the the child
The child.
the child play in the morning is drink the milk.
Okay. Now, I mean that that is something good that I mean the question doesn't tell. I mean that it doesn't tell if it is at 10 a.m. or if it is 10 p.m. So I mean the girl can be drinking milk at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. because the 10 p.m. in
I mean she's going
my
to
opinion is not nice. It's not bad. It's bad idea. Drink the milk for me is drink the milk is impossible to sleep
or
at
also I mean
night.
and also children and when they are like I mean when they are babies they can have they can have accidents. I mean, if they drink, for example, or if they drink too much water, or if they drink something before going to sleep, they can have an accident.
Yeah, it's a big accident.
Yes. Okay, good. So she was drinking milk. Now,
Yeah.
let's listen to the next one. I choose, let's see,
Uh, Doris Cepeda.
Doris. Let's see. Doris already participated. She was the first one. So we are missing Evelyn and Diego.
Diego.
Diego. Okay, now Diego. It seems that you're going to be the next one. Let's see. Oh my god.
What is that?
It seems
Oh,
it seems that it's like a seagull,
ah,
como una gaviota. So
okay, I see. Maybe,
what was what was it doing? What was the seagull doing on Friday at 10 o'clock? Because they know what time it is and they say, I mean, I'm going to do this.
ah, maybe it's a seal that he was looking for food
Ah,
at
okay.
Friday at 10 a.m. because at that hour the people, I don't know, take a shower at the sea. I don't know, at Friday.
I thought that you were saying that at the time seagulls have
Yes.
lunch or something like that.
Yes, maybe. I don't
They
know.
they say, oh, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to eat.
Yes.
Okay, now let's see. Now let's do the last one. I mean, Evelyn. Thank you, Diego. Now I'm going to spin the wheel to see the what
Okay.
question you need to answer. Ah, ah, look at the previous one. I mean, they were like some monkeys, like if they are singing. No, but the one that you have to answer is this one. So what
Okay.
were they doing on Friday at 10 o'clock?
Eh, they were cooking.
They were cooking. Do you think that they were like having classes or they were like working in the restaurant?
Um, some of restaurants starts to work early because they prepare breakfast. Uh, and maybe they are working.
Maybe they are already working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great, good. Now, so I think that well, we have the chance to make, I mean, for everybody to participate, since that is already also 10:01. So we are going to be finishing then here. We're going to make a pause here. I think that everybody was able to, I mean, at the beginning it was a little, I think that it was a little bit confusing how to use the past continuous. But now that you were like saying these examples, I was able to see that you were able to provide the examples and answer the questions correctly. Very good. Good. So I will share this one. Let's see. I will share this presentation also so you can continue practicing at the end of the presentation. You have some other exercises. So if you want to continue practicing and reinforce this topic, you can do it. Also to invite you again to continue working, on the platform. So you have already like reached the percentage that Gabriela is asking every week, and you don't have problems at the end. So for the moment, that will be it. I don't know if you have any question. I don't know if this one, I mean, today's topic was clear. Well, if you don't have any questions, so that will be it. I thank you for joining to the class on time, for being here, participating. I hope to see you tomorrow again for the next class. I hope that you have a great night and that you can rest. So see you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
See you
Thank you, teacher.
tomorrow.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye
See
bye.
you tomorrow.
Ciao.